Alright, so guys, it's the one and only Christopher Bruce here again, coming to you with some more thoughts about the mental health of the Canadian people and the majority of humanity, and how alarming it is to see how unbelievably retarded and mentally ill you all are. I mean, it's so simple and easy to understand, but these people don't get it. Like, they really don't get it. They will sit there and molest you and abuse you and violate your rights without a second thought, because they think that somehow it makes them better. Like, they're literally like animals. They think that, they believe that if they hurt you, if they feel in control of your life and make you do what they want through abuse, that somehow that makes them better than you. You know, like, it's somehow attacking innocent good people and hurting them makes you better. That's literally the mind of the Canadian people. They actually think that way. I'll try to give you an example of how fucked in the head and retarded these people are. All right. As we said before in a recent video, the word good basically boils down to that which is acceptable. The most basic definition of the word good is acceptable. All right. Now, an easy way to look at it is one of the most heinous crimes of the human race is that there are trillions upon trillions of good life forms, acceptable life forms on this planet, being brutally fucking abused and murdered for your pleasure and satisfaction, your food and stuff like that, and your products. Like, you know, just animals, whether they're being subjugated and used as tools, or abused and murdered for food or products. There are countless, trillions upon trillions upon trillions of good beings whose lives are being destroyed to fuel your pervert party. Yeah? To fuel your quest for self-indulgence and pleasure. You know, so basically, like farm animals, for example, cows, chickens, pigs, whatever, those are acceptable beings. They're harmless, benevolent, peaceful beings. They don't mean anyone harm, they're just whatever. So they're acceptable, which means they're good. And when you go to the grocery store and look and stuff like that, you will see the corpses of countless good beings that have been raped, molested, and abused, being peddled to freaks for pleasure. Yeah? So it's like, when a civilization does something like that, it means they are not acceptable. You can't hurt good and be good at the same time. It really is that simple. I'm trying to make this really easy for you to understand. All right? You can't attack and rape and murder good beings and somehow be great and incredible or very good yourself. Yeah? It just doesn't work that way. Yeah? And so you have these massive governments that support and encourage that behavior, which means your governments are pure evil filth. When you support and serve pure evil filth, it means you are on their side. You know, if you knowingly and willingly think, yeah, you know what, I want to vote for this government, they're cool, they have a nice car, they have nice money, they look handsome, they look whatever your dumb fucking human reason is for supporting these politicians and these people. Yeah? It means that you are siding with evil. So if you serve and support a sinister government that encourages the rape, murder, and abuse of good beings, it means you're fucked in the fucking head, and you're evil too. Yeah? You can't serve evil, knowingly and willingly serve evil as a servant of evil, and think that somehow that's going to make you a good person, that obeying the laws and the rules of evil people is going to somehow make you an incredible person. You know? So basically, you have countless people harming trillions of good beings, and then the government encourages it, and then those countless people support the government and follow them and do as they say, and it's like this double whammy of like just massive immorality and filth. So you are extremely unacceptable, which means you are not good. All right? Now, if you are not good, that means that you truly don't understand the nature of the word good, or the nature of good and bad. All right? If you don't understand the nature of good and bad, it means you have no moral compass. You have no mental ability to rationalize what is good and what is bad. All right? And that means you are not mentally well. Well means good or satisfactory condition. So if you have no sense of good and bad and no moral compass, it means you are not in mentally good or satisfactory condition, which means you are not mentally well, which means you are mentally ill. You're sick in the fucking head, Canada. You're sick in the fucking head. Beyond belief. Yeah? And if you can't understand that, which you obviously don't, there's something seriously wrong with you, and that your ways of life are extremely unacceptable. Your behavior is brutally detrimental to yourselves, everyone, and everything. It means you're not very intelligent, which means you're mentally turned down, which means you're like a mental turnoff. You're repulsive and you're turned off as a retarded, which means you're a mentally ill, disgusting, retarded people. You know? Like, that's the true nature of you. You're sick in the head, revolting retards, Canada. Like, you really are. You know? Like, you really, 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 really are demented, disgusting retards. Yeah? And it's like what you're doing is hurting me beyond belief and hurting countless other people beyond belief. Just because it's not, you are physically hurting me in different ways. But like the amount of mental strain and stress that you're putting on my life by constantly provoking and annoying and molesting and raping me, you know, it's like you're fucked in the fucking head. Like, you are fucked in the fucking head. You are fucked in the fucking head. Like, you really are. Like, you need to start trying to think, Canada. I know it's a foreign concept to you because you're a fucking brain dead puddle of shit, pig fucker, molester bitch colony. But you really need to know how to start trying to think. Start thinking, Canada. Start thinking, Canada.